Visit the local ski and board experts at Christie Sports for a great day on the mountain. Come in for an amazing selection of skis, boards, clothing, and accessories. Let Christie Sports' knowledgeable staff of skiers and riders help find the gear that's right for you. With convenient locations in Vale Village, West Vale, Avon, and Beaver Creek, Christie Sports has top quality rentals and demos for all ages and abilities. A Colorado original since 1958, Christie Sports is everywhere you ski and ride.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon, and I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast. Tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house. But we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make you breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well, as far as what's going on in the valley and the things to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, you know, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies, so you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, well, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in. We have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they know, and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them you know, concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen size beds. The rest of them all have king size beds. A total of 18 rooms, 14 king size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo, that's a queen size bed with a pull out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us, or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.meinhaususa.com. So it's Minehouse USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.meinhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone. Personally, we don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home. So make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
I just want to take a quick second and say happy birthday to Barron. It was his 3rd birthday a couple days ago, and I literally have been babysitting this little baby since he was still being bottle fed. So I personally want to say happy birthday, and I love you, little monster. We are going to see some snowfall today, though, so make sure that you are doing your snow dance. Kim Ryder and I were doing ours earlier to bring in that snowfall. We're going to see that chance start pretty high first thing this morning. We do have a 50% chance around 8 a.m. and then it's just going to continue like that throughout the course of today. A 70% chance around noon, 30% chance around 4 p.m. and then a 10% chance later into this evening. We are going to see those temperatures kind of sit into the mid-30s, so it is going to be nice and warm out there because of that cloud inversion with the storm. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed to one of our sister resorts, Keystone's going to be a high of 32. Breckenridge, a high of 28. It looks like they are going to see a slight wind chill, so it might feel a little bit cooler over there. 28 in Vail, 29 in Beaver Creek, and it looks like all 4 resorts are going to see that snowfall. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, on Monday, we're going to see a high of 39 degrees and sunshine. Maybe a little bit of cloud coverage, but like I said, that sunshine. And then for the next 3 days after that, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are going to see more chances of precipitation, meaning Friday, when we see some more sunshine, it is going to be a great powder day. We want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look inside Double Diamond Ski Shop and get some information from Matt Carroll. I'm standing inside Double Diamond Ski Shop with Matt Carroll. Matt, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning.
Good morning.
How have you been?
Good. Had the ski show this week down in Denver, so that was a lot of work, but really fun to check out kind of the new stuff that's coming up for next year.
I know, that's always exciting. But we've had sunshine, which has been great for carving skis, and that's what we're talking about this morning.
Yeah, we've got kind of a different category, and you know, it's kind of one of those, we tend to call them all-mountain carving skis, but they're still really just all-mountain skis. They just prefer to kind of be on the front side of the mountain, but they can still perform in the back bowls just as well. But you know, if you're spending most of your time in the back bowls, you're going to want something maybe a little wider and with a little less side cut. But for some people, this is kind of really the category they're looking for. And first of all, we'll start out with what you've got there, the Atomic. That's the Vantage 80 women's ski. And again, this one at 80 millimeters underfoot, definitely more preferred to be on the front side of the mountain. It's a narrower waist, really likes to carve it up. But it is light enough and it has enough tip and tail to be able to float in some of the deeper stuff, but not as good as some of the bigger skis out there. But really a great, just front side, all mountain carver.
Which this is a great option for the women.
Yes, it is. And it's a lightweight core, so it's really lightweight. It comes with a built-in binding system, so you don't have to worry about picking out a binding. Just get on the ski and go.
I mean, double whammy. You get a ski and a binding, 2 for 1.
Absolutely. Next up, we've got the, this is going to be the Head V10, and this is their V-shape technology, and you can see this one's got a little bit wider tip profile, 84 millimeters underfoot, and this one has like a, I think the turn radius is about 13-meter turn radius, which for this type of ski is pretty tight turn radius, so it's really quick. And this thing is just such a blast, super lightweight. And this is one of our favorite skis we skied on last year when we were testing skis. And it truly is an all-mountain ski with this wider tip. Even if you get into some deeper snow, it's still going to float really well. But on the front side, just carving turns, it's super fun.
And again, that one comes with the track system, so you're looking at that 2-for-1 deal, bindings and a ski.
Yep, you got it. And then the next one we got here is the K2 Iconic 84. Again, 84 millimeters underfoot, track system built in, so it comes with the binding. You can see compared to the Head, this one's got a little bit narrower tip profile. So this one's going to be a little more suited to the front side of the mountain. Not quite as good in the crud and deeper snow as the Head will be, but again, both of these are just great all-mountain carving skis. And they, you know, like I said, if you get them in the back, they're still going to perform.
You guys have a demo program, so if the people at home are watching and they're like, wow, I really want to give that ski a try, they can come in and demo it, correct?
Yeah, we've got demos of everything we have on the wall. And, you know, these skis, some people ski these as an everyday ski. Other people just have them kind of as a quiver ski when we don't get snow for a few days.
Which, I mean, is perfect. You can never have too many pairs of skis.
Well, that's, yeah, just look at my garage. So, but, yeah, getting out there and demoing some stuff, trying out the different categories is a good way to figure out kind of what kind of ski you're really looking for.
Matt, where are you guys located, and what are your store hours in case people do want to come and demo some skis?
We are located between the Lion's Head parking structure and the base of the Eagle Bond gondola, and we're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Matt, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning. Make sure that you come in here, you demo some skis, and you try all of the great options that they have. We're going to take a quick break, and then coming up next, we're going to see what goggle lens you need for a day like today.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the 3rd day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
There's a timeout. They're going to ice the kicker.
The snap is good. Threads are up.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. I'm at 10,200 feet at the area around Spruce Saddle, the terminus of the Centennial Lift, as well as the entrance to the Cinch Lift, which takes you up to 11,440 feet. And believe it or not, I actually have a patch of blue sky right above me. Sun's trying to peek out behind the mountain. We are expecting overcast conditions for most of the day. We do have snow falling at this time and some gusty winds, but relatively mild temperatures, 21 degrees at the base of the Centennial Lift. Looking at Vail by the hour, they're going to have 27 degrees in the 8 o'clock hour with a high today around 35 around noon. And then sunset this afternoon at 5:26. Those days are definitely getting longer. Looking at those on-mountain temperatures, 28 today for a high in Breckenridge, 32 in Keystone, 28 in Vail, and 29 in Beaver Creek. In our extended forecast, this storm system should dissipate this evening. We might have a few flakes this evening, but the National Weather Service is telling us that most of this will be complete by about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then the sun peaks out on Monday, and those temperatures on mountain come up very comfortably to 39 degrees. That's ahead of another storm that will last Tuesday through Thursday, and the trend in temperatures will be downward. We may even see a high on mountain in the teens on Thursday, and then Thursday and Friday, very steep drops in those overnight lows. Best chance for snow this week will be on Wednesday. This weather forecast brought to you by Oakley, this weather forecast brought to you by GMC. Coming up next, we've got your Lens of the Day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Thanks a lot, Claire. You know, with those overcast conditions that we're experiencing today and some snowfall, then a little bit of sunshine tomorrow, then an additional storm, it's going to be really important to ensure you have a goggle that can handle absolutely anything. And that's why I always go to Anon and their Magna collections. We've got the M4 and the WM1 here with us, both the men's and women's frame. And the M4 and WM1 both come with this incredible feature. It's a magnetic lens change system. So these goggles are going to come with 2 lenses. The one shown here in the M4 is their cloudy day lens. This is going to be perfect for today. It's sort of a amber base with a light red tint on the front to block off any potential UV rays. And the best part about the Anon Magna collection, they also come with a magnetic face mask. So this M4 comes with a magnetic face mask. They make hoods that are built to go over helmets that also have magnet face masks in them. Absolutely incredible stuff going on here. And they also make different shapes of lenses. I love this magnet stuff. It's so fun to play with on the chairlift. So we've got a spherical lens in the WM1 and also the M2, and then a cylindrical lens in the M4 and M3 goggle. So if you want to look super stylish and kind of new school, yet still old school, go with a cylindrical lens, and then the really futuristic kind of spaceman look with the spherical. What's great about it, the benefit to a spherical lens is that it's tapered from outside to inside to ensure light comes in correctly at all angles. These are injection molded cylindrical, so they give you that same benefit. Thanks to Eyepieces for sponsoring this Lens of the Day segment. You can check out the Anon Magna collection at their Goggle Bar at the top of Bridge Street. And coming up next, we're going to take a look at Vail's Epic Promise, and stick around a little later. We do have a watch and win.
I'm Stacy Cook with the U.S. Ski Team, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Hey, Daryl.
Hey, Thomas.
If you were choosing a network, would you want the one the experts at Root Metrics say is #1 in the nation?
Sure. They probably know what they're talking about.
Or the one that J.D. Power says is highest in network quality by people who use it every day?
This is a tough one.
Well, not really, because Verizon won both, so you maybe have to choose.
Why didn't you just lead with that?
It's like a fun thing.
Chosen by experts, chosen by you. And now get Apple Music included on us. It's the unlimited plan you need on the network you deserve. Switch now and get $300 off our best phones.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to 2 of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees. That can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard, and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
I had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And the beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
So many things to see and do. Summer, winter, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
When we say structural, it's like if you're talking about a bridge or a structural building. Structural is important. You're not talking cosmetic welds. We're talking welds that support and control everything that's going on. You know, when we get to line equipment, the towers and the cross arms out on the line, that's structural stuff that's holding up all these people going up and down this hill all day long. So they can't be welds that are going to fail, crack, you know, fall apart. So these guys take a great deal of pride in what they're doing, knowing that they got people riding on these things day in and day out.
Being the bull wheel guy, I do take a lot of pride in building American iron. This is Vail's drive bull wheel. This is the main bull wheel that has all the torque on it. This is rated at 100 tons. With the length of the line, which is a long line, all the welds are stepped up on it.
With all due respect, these are the best welders that you can find in the state or maybe even the country. These guys are all certified to do what they're doing. They're welding a lot of very large structural pieces that we rely on not to fail in the future.
We're very big on building the USA, and 98% of all our steel comes from USA.
This is a big gondola. The bottom stations, like I said, they're 100-foot long stations. Those are as big as it gets in a gondola station. Even in the old days, you go back to the old days, there were some big terminals, but these are right up there with them. This is a lot of terminal right here. Usually this area we're standing in is used for fabrication of other components, but because of the size and the magnitude of these terminals, we need this whole space for this job.
Most of the people in here are over 20 years. I've only been here 13 years. You don't find that many places anymore that have that kind of experience. But all of us are dedicated to one thing, and it's not how fast you get the job done. It's all about the quality of the product.
I can walk around here and I can show you people been here 20 plus years. We've been doing this a long time, finding out the best way to do this, working together to sequence how this is all put together.
That's what's great about doing everything in-house is we are able to control the quality. And if it isn't right, we'd make a decision and change it right there.
These guys are great at what they do. There's no second guessing these primary welders out here.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek Mountain. The snow is still falling here. In just the last 5 minutes, it went from very intense to very light, and I think that's what you can expect throughout the day today. We also have a big patch of blue sky over us right now, but really for most of the day you can expect cloudy conditions. The National Weather Service is telling us that we can expect most of this snow before 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'm right in front of Spruce Saddle Lodge. That's at 10,200 feet. You take the Centennial Lift to get up here, and inside Spruce Saddle Lodge, you're going to find a store right inside on the left. If you forget something today or you lose something on the mountain, don't let it ruin your day. You can find a replacement inside here. Also on the right, you'll find a charging station for your phone. You'll also find a water station, restrooms, and a great place to have lunch. Phil told me today to try the prime rib sandwich. Over here, we've got the Centennial Lift. It's an 8-minute lift. It'll take you from the village up to Spruce Saddle in about 8 minutes. Groomer's Choice today, over at Arrowhead, that's the Cresta run. And Cresta is steepest down toward the bottom. Also Groomer's Choice today. Gunders over at Bachelor Gulch. Here on Beaver Creek Mountain, Red Buffalo up at the top of the Cinch Lift, the Red Buffalo Park. All of those lifts or runs have been groomed, but Red Buffalo is Groomer's Choice today. This is also where you'll find Ripperoo, or you'll find the Ranger for Ranger tours on Monday afternoons at 1:30. Thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for making this first chair possible. Coming up on the show, in the studio, Christie Sports is stopping by, as well as Ski and Snowboard Club Vail. We've got a watch and win coming your way, as well as an avalanche report and your weather forecast. Stay tuned, we've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Well, we're going to have a gorgeous day out there today. If you like clouds and powder, we were seeing a ton of sunshine the past couple weeks, but the weather that I really love is coming back into season as we're taking a look at this hourly forecast and look at that chance of precipitation as high as 70% by noon. Essentially, as soon as the storm starts, it should be going pretty consistently throughout the course of the day. Very moderate temperatures getting as high as 35 degrees by noon as well. All good stuff out there today, and as we take a peek at that 5-day forecast, we could see a little bit of sun and clouds tomorrow on Monday, but then another storm rolls into our valley Tuesday through Thursday. Temperatures fairly consistent up until we get to Thursday, where it dips to about 19 degrees. Now, what I really love about this, as I checked open snow this morning, and our little friend Joel Gratz told us that if we get maximum forecast snow, we could get up to 14 inches by the end of this week. Now, that is absolutely great news for you powder riders out there. And thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we have the true ski gear expert in the studio, Andy Dunlap from Christie Sports.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
We talk about the gear experts at Christie Sports all the time, but seeing is believing. The true ski expert here, Andy Dunlap from the Avon store. Andy, how are you doing this morning, bud?
Doing great this morning, Eric.
You brought some beauties here. I think these might be the 3 best skis that exist out there right now.
Every ski out there is really good. It's really a horizontal difference between the skis. I always tell people, like, if you don't like skis are a lot like cars. You try to take your Ferrari off-roading and it gets stuck. It's not the Ferrari's fault that it did something wrong, you know? You shouldn't have used it that way. Oh. So every ski is really good, but they all have their purpose. And these are, Christie has been nice enough to let me kind of demo all their skis.
Yeah, you're sponsored by Christie.
Really sponsored by Christie Sports for demos. But it's nice because I get to ski all the skis before they go on sale. So when you come in and talk to me about a ski, I've skied it before. So I'm speaking from experience. But these are my personal three favorites that I have skied this year that we sell.
So let's start with the K2 here. This one's pretty new, just came out.
Yeah, so this is the K2 Mindbender. It came out 3 weeks ago. Well, we just got the 99 into the store, and we should be getting the 108 at some point soon. We're going to be getting 2 women's models also. But this is a brand new ski for K2 this year. They've kind of taken a page out of everyone else's book. They've been on that pinnacle for a while, but they're making their skis a lot lighter by milling out the material that's not necessary to make the ski perform. So they have a titanol ring that runs around the outside of the front of the ski and then down through the center to save weight where it's not needed.
And then it makes them also a little bit stiffer too with that titanol layer, right?
Actually, people have confused stiff and damp for a long time. And we're finding out now that you don't have to have a stiff ski to make it damp, meaning that it quiets all those vibrations. So none of these skis are actually stiff, like super stiff skis.
But they're all
very damp.
skis.
They all handle speed very well, but they're very nimble also.
The true gear expert right here. He's just schooled some of us. All right, so let's talk about the Nordica here.
So this Nordica it hasn't changed for a while, but don't fix it if it's not broke.
Yeah,
It's
it was like the best ski of the year last year.
Yeah, the 100 was the ski of the year for a couple years. I personally like the 99. I like a narrower ski, but the 100's a very nice ski also. This is just my personal favorite, but it's still a traditional construction, two sheet of metal laminate ski. But again, it's not stiff.
Okay, and then finally, the Salomon QST. Now, I see you taking these out a bunch.
I see that ski a lot. I love that. I actually just got the 106, but the 99 is very similar to it. They're both, they say, supercharged with basalt on them. But they lay a layer of powdered basalt under the base to help quiet that ski. So again, new technology making a ski damp without stiffening it. So the ski is still super light and snappy and fun, but it also handles that speed really well,
so
too.
you can get through the chunder on your way back from the back bowls, as well as the powder.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and then despite the fact that this K2 just came out, still can demo it.
Yeah, we can still demo that. We actually don't have the demos in yet, but we will be getting demos of these skis here in the next couple days, so come bother us.
Yeah, come bother Andy in the Avon store. So Andy, you said you were sponsored by Christie Sports for demos. You know what? All of your customers can be as well.
Exactly.
So you get refunds if you purchase a ski for up to 3 days of demoing.
Exactly. So yeah, we do. We have, I think, 86 different skis on our wall right now. It's been changing a little bit as we're getting new stuff in. But we do offer a demo program where we have pretty much every ski mounted as a demo, so you can try it before you buy it. And like you said, we'll offer up to 3 days of your demo cost on a new ski if you decide to buy it. And you can demo this ski, and this ski, and buy another one, and we'll still apply that demo cost on there for you.
All right, thanks a lot, Andy, the true gear expert. As promised, come visit Andy in the Avon store, get your own demo sponsor from Christie Sports, and check out these amazing skis. Christie Sports has 4 amazing locations around the valley: Beaver Creek Village, Vale Village, West Vale, and Avon. And coming up next, we have got a weather report.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
This is a live shot in Beaver Creek looking down towards Red Tail, and this is one of my most favorite runs up on Beaver Creek Mountain. You can do some nice carving up there if that's what you like to do when you get out. And maybe you're a frontside skier, that's a great place to go. And it's always nice and groomed, and on a day like today with some snowfall and that little bit of cloud coverage, it is going to be super fun to get out there. We are seeing a 50% chance of snowfall around 8 a.m. It looks like here in Vale that has passed a little bit, because we are seeing a break in some clouds, just a little bit of bluebird sky hanging out behind it. But around noon, we're going to have a 70% chance of precipitation. We are going to see those temperatures kind of sit into the mid-30s, so it is going to feel nice and toasty out there with that cloud coverage and that inversion that we're seeing. As today continues, we will see that chance of snowfall kind of slowly progress down. 30% chance around 4 p.m. and then later into the evening a 10% chance. If you are traveling to one of our sister ski resorts down in Summit County, the temperatures are going to be just a little bit chillier than up here. 32 in Keystone, 28 in Breckenridge. That's where it's going to feel a little bit chillier than it actually is, because they're going to see a slight wind chill. 29 in Beaver Creek. 28 in Vale, and then for the next 5 days, tomorrow we're going to see some sunshine, a high of 39 degrees, so an absolutely gorgeous day tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it looks like we could see some more snowfall. And then on Friday, we are going to see a nice powder day with all of that fresh snow that we've seen throughout the course of the week. And then right as I said that we aren't seeing any snowfall here, it is lightly starting to snow here in Lions Head now. So hopefully it just continues to snow all day. We want to thank Inspirato for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now coming up at some point, we've got a great watch and win, so stay tuned.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
As promised throughout the show, it is time for the Watch and Win, the great time when I get to give away a whole bunch of fun prizes. And today, we are sponsored by Helly Hansen and Boost Oxygen. So what you're going to win today, you're going to get the classic can of Boost Oxygen. Of course, if you're joining us from low altitude, want to get yourself acclimated quickly, that's going to help out. We're going to give away that Chaos Beanie, as we always do, and a TV8 buff. But the special surprise today, we're going to be giving away a registration card to the Helly Hansen Town Race Series. Now that's tomorrow in Beaver Creek. So this is a $25 value. You're going to get a free registration card. And the best part about participating in the Helly Hansen Race Series is you get this incredible prize package. That's right, you get a little Gatorade bottle, you get a Gatorade towel to wave, you get this awesome bag, you get a neck warmer, you get a Helly Hansen Dobby bag. Holy cow! That's an absurd amount of prizes that you get just for going to the Helly Hansen Race Series. We're going to give you that free registration card, so you're also going to pick up this big prize pack tomorrow when you participate in the race. But today you're going to get the Boost Oxygen, the Chaos Beanie, and the TV8 buff. Now, we're going to make this one real easy. I want to know who sponsors the race series tomorrow. Give us a call, 970-754-8888. Tess is standing by. Who is sponsoring the race series tomorrow? And you will win a prize package and that free participation to the Helly Hansen Race Series. All right, coming up next, we've got an avalanche report with Claire.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek Mountain, where I'm making my way up the cinch lift. We've got snow falling. We also have the sun peeking out to the east. And this constant infusion of snow has been great for our skiing conditions. But there's been quite a bit of instability in January in the backcountry. And in fact, 30 avalanches have been triggered in the last week alone in Colorado. Right now, the Colorado Avalanche Information Center is telling us that Vail and Summit County is at a level 2, which is moderate. So avalanches may be triggered in some terrain features in the backcountry. This has been a very busy avalanche season. According to the Colorado Avalanche Information Center, 57 people this season have been involved in 42 avalanches. 7 of them critically buried, and unfortunately 2 have died. This is on track to be perhaps the busiest record since the Colorado Avalanche Information Center started keeping records. For more information about avalanche awareness and safety, please visit the Colorado Avalanche Information Center website. Stay tuned, we've got a look at your weather forecast coming up next.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
We're for the fashion-forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek's Talons Challenge, happening Saturday, February 23rd.
People are getting so excited here in Lion's Head. The line for the gondola right now is insane. Make sure that you get out here and you enjoy all of the snow. Hopefully you're getting little snowflakes right now. Hopefully it just continues and the snowflakes grow as that chance of precipitation grows, because around 8 a.m. it's at a 50% chance, and then by noon it's at a 70% chance. So hopefully we just start to see those huge snowflakes falling. We are going to see some warmer temperatures today though, as we are in a little bit of a cloud inversion with the snow coming down. And if you are going to one of our sister resorts, maybe headed up and over into Summit County, Breckenridge is going to be a high of 28 degrees. They are going to see a slight wind chill over there though, so it is going to feel a little bit cooler than that 28 degrees. 32 in Keystone, 28 in Vail, and then 29 in Beaver Creek. Make sure that you are layering up properly if you are getting out there. As we take a look at the next 5 days, it looks like tomorrow we are going to see some sunshine. So it is going to be a nice day to get out and enjoy the fresh snow. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are going to see some more precipitation and hopefully quite a bit of snowfall. By Friday, we are going to see those temperatures warm up again and some more sunshine. So make sure that you enjoy the sunshine, but you do your snow dance to really bring in the snowfall. I think that I'm going to challenge Eric and Claire now to snow dance. We want to thank the Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning and also doing the Talons Challenge. Keep an eye open for that because it's a really fun event. All right, coming up next, we're going to go check in with the woman on the mountain, Claire, and see how the conditions are in Beaver Creek.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, I'm headed into the Red Buffalo Park. I know Maddie wants to see me dance, but I don't have time to dance. I'm too busy skiing. Right now, all of these runs over in the Red Buffalo Park were groomed this morning. That's Piney, Powell, Booth Gardens, as well as Red Buffalo. And Red Buffalo is groomer's choice. We've got the sun peeking through the clouds right now, but we do have a lot of cloud coverage off to the west. A mix of snow coming down. It's variable in intensity since I've been up here this morning. Beautiful conditions. It was a little bit windier at Spruce Saddle. Up here on the easternmost portion of Beaver Creek, I'm really not feeling any wind right now at all. This is a great area to warm up in the morning or come if you're a beginner. There's also Jackrabbit Alley, which is one of Beaver Creek's kids' fun zones, but they're not checking IDs there, so you can pop in there as well. Hey, thanks to Sun and Ski for making this first chair possible. I'm going to keep headed down the mountain. Stay tuned. After a quick break, we're going to find out more about winter stick snowboards.
Hey, Daryl.
Hey, Thomas.
If you were choosing a network, would you want the one the experts at Root Metrics say is #1 in the nation?
Sure. They probably know what they're talking about.
Or the one that JD Power says is highest in network quality by people who use it every day?
This is a tough one.
Well, not really, because Verizon won both, so you don't even have to choose.
Why didn't you just lead with that?
It's like a fun thing.
Chosen by experts, chosen by you. Get 50 million songs now with Apple Music included on us on both iOS and Android. It's the unlimited you need on the network you deserve.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Yo, check this out.
Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
If you're familiar with the brand Winter Stick from way back in the day, renowned for their amazing powder shapes, well, got great news. They are being revitalized into a totally new brand. You've got such an array of stuff. I've got Ned Merrick, one of the owners of the new Winter Stick, here with me. How are you doing this morning?
I am fantastic. I've been here for a week and just having a blast.
Nice break from the Maine powder, getting some Colorado powder.
Totally. It's been absolutely fantastic. Sunny every day. It's great. I love it. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the collection here. Now, we chatted a little bit yesterday about what I'm going to consider the flagship board. So we'll kind of start with that again and get our viewers kind of re-entrenched in it.
Yeah, so this is our Party Wave. It's based off of our Seth Westcott Pro. He designed this board and his Pro model. And this is really designed for like an all-mountain carving board all day, but then we've got a small swallowtail and a high-volume nose. So you can be riding groomers all day and then tuck out into the trees, and it's amazing in powder. It's got a setback stance. It's a directional board with a full camber and an early rise to it.
Yeah.
And this is the same board.
Split board.
Split board, exactly.
Yeah.
More and more people are getting out into the backcountry, and one of the unique things is that all of our boards we can make into split boards because we make them all in-house. And you can also design your own custom split board, whole different shape, everything you want on it.
And it just looks so gorgeous too.
That's like curly maple and this is walnut, yeah.
Oh, and I love the look of the curly maple. Oh my gosh,
it's pretty sexy.
So cool. And having a swallowtail split board is fairly unique. There's not a lot of brands that are doing that.
Exactly. We even make our flagship like giant swallowtail. We make it up into a 183 and it's got a big swallowtail on the back of it, and that's made for like, you know, a foot of powder or more. Low angle, it's
Getting
amazing.
up to those real high elevations on that.
Yeah.
And then what's really unique, I never expected to see from Winter Stick are actually skis now. So you're just kind of trying to hit every demographic you can.
Yeah, and to be technically, we're rebranding it as West Mountain Ski Company.
Okay.
Because we wanted to keep the heritage of Winter Stick. But we just had so many people coming by the factory saying, hey, will you make me a pair of skis, make me a pair of skis? And we're like, yeah, why not? We can do that.
Yeah.
And so this is a pair that my buddy had made for his fiance as like an engagement gift. And he had custom artwork done. She's from New Mexico, and they met on the solar eclipse. And so we did some custom artwork for him.
And the custom artwork is something Winter Stick can do to any board.
We can do it to absolutely any board. So these are cutouts here. This is a 42nd inch thick wood veneer, and we cut these shapes out. Like this is walnut and this is curly maple. And if you wanted, you know, your company name and then to write it off as a marketing expense, we can do that in inlay on that marquetry on the top.
Snowboard.
Exactly. That's what that's what I tell people. I'm like, wait, you can write that off, and it's a great conversation piece on the lift. So it's laser engraving or a custom marquetry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had people put their boat names on, their company names. We did a board for Leftover Salmon, and so we have the whole band, like the picture of the band on one end, and then their logo up on the top. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
And I'd say one of the best parts about this revitalization of Winter Stick is really your environmental focused construction.
Definitely.
It goes from wood sidewalls here
Yep.
to a really unique epoxy that you guys are using.
Yeah, we use an epoxy called Super Sap, and most epoxy is petroleum based, but Super Sap is resin based. So you know, it comes from plants, and we're trying to use fewer petroleum based products. And the wood sidewalls are amazing. They're much better for the board. You don't get nearly as much chatter on skis and boards. Plus, at the back end of our shop, we just throw the sawdust out as opposed to having a big old, bag of plastic. Because these sidewalls there's a lot of shavings that come from those.
Yeah.
As well as the wood top sheets instead of plastic. So the boards and skis are also lighter and made from wood, which we love.
Yeah. Well, thanks for ensuring there is continued snow out there in this world.
Definitely, man. We all want to be shredding all day, as many days as we can in POW. So. Yeah.
So if somebody wants a custom logo, or if somebody wants to buy this amazing flagship board, where can they do that? You guys have some dealers in Colorado, or is it contacting you directly?
Contacting us directly right now. We're working on a few more dealers in the area, but really we do a lot of direct to consumer, so people just call us up to the factory. A lot of what we do is custom. We also do custom race boards, like border cross boards. So call us up. I think the number's on the screen there, and we'll, or hit the website. And it shows the in-stock boards we have, but then if you want to get more custom with it, we do custom shapes. We've done all kinds of custom designs for people.
Perfect.
And we'll have our engineers will put something together for you.
Well, thank you very much, Ned.
Yeah.
I might be calling to get a little TV8 logo in there and write it off as marketing expense.
I love
Sounds
it.
great.
Let's do it. I'd love to.
Definitely
Awesome.
check out these amazing winter stick boards. I love to see the revitalization of a legendary company. And coming up next, Maddie has got another look at your local weather forecast.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
We are seeing a little bit of a weird weather pattern here in Lions Head first thing this morning. So directly behind me, there's bluebird skies, and then directly in front of me, you can see this storm front making its way over here. That's going to bring us that nice new snow. We are expecting a 50% chance first thing this morning, and then a 70% chance of precipitation around noon. Later into this evening, that's when that chance is going to slowly start to decrease, but hopefully, even as it's decreasing, we still see that snowfall, because we would love for tomorrow to be a powder day with that fresh sunshine that we are going to see. It is going to be a beautiful day here today, though, and we are going to see those temperatures sitting into the mid-30s with that little cloud inversion that we do have. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor to one of our sister resorts, 32 degrees in Keystone. It looks like they're going to see the snowfall as well. 28 in Breckenridge. It looks like they're going to see a slight wind chill. So the actual feel of that temperature is going to be a little bit cooler. 29 in Beaver Creek and then 28 here in Vail. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are anticipating sunshine, and then for the next 3 days after that, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are hoping for some more snowfall. It has been such a great season with all of these storms that we've been seeing, so make sure that you are doing your part in bringing that snowfall our way. I think maybe it's time for me to wash my car, because if I wash my car, then we'll really start to see that snowfall, because Mother Nature will be like, haha, you can't have a clean car. But I'm going to do my snow dance, and now we want to thank GMC for bringing you this weather report this morning. We're going to go check in with Claire, but first, I'm going to dance.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Hey, welcome back to Beaver Creek Mountain. I've just made my way down Red Buffalo, a fast, great groomer. It was one of Groomer's choice. Just stopped by the Red Buffalo Express lift. It starts running at 9 o'clock this morning, but what really caught my eye was the temperature gauge. It's 34 degrees out here, and the sun is a bit of a bonus. I was expecting all cloudy conditions throughout the day today, and that will predominate, but we do have some sunshine on the mountain first thing for you this morning. Lots of groomers, and if you're looking for groomer information, check out our scroll at the bottom of the screen. You can also check out beavercreek.com as well as your Epic Mix app. Groomer's choice over at Arrowhead this morning is Cresta, and Groomer's choice at Bachelor Gulch is Gunders. Here on Mountain at Beaver Creek, you're gonna find Helmets, which is expert terrain, and Red Buffalo, which is beginner terrain. Lots of great things happening on the mountain, but one of the things you never want to miss is cookie time this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Thanks to Christie Sports for making this first chair possible. Coming up after a break, we're talking with the folks from Ski and Snowboard Club Vail.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Oh, a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner, then?
Wait. How did that get out here? That is definitely not for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
If it's in the yard, then it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Well, Vail is renowned for producing some of the best professional skiers and snowboarders around, and that's from Vail Ski and Snowboard Club. Such great training goes on there, and I'm here with one of our future legends, Jack Coyne. How are you doing this morning, Jack?
I'm good, how are you?
Not too bad, man.
Yeah.
Stoked to get some powder today, hopefully, fingers
yeah.
crossed. Yeah, so you've had a heck of a season traveling around.
Yeah, I've been traveling. I was in New Zealand for the summer, and then Switzerland for a fall camp, and then back in Colorado for a couple weeks, and then most recently I was traveling in Switzerland for 2 weeks for Locks Open and Junior Worlds.
How'd they go?
Yeah, so in Locks Open was one of my first professional contests, and I did slopestyle and halfpipe, and I was one of the only guys to do slopestyle and halfpipe, so it was kind of hard to balance run between the two, but it was a pretty awesome experience to be able to be with all the guys I look up to.
Yeah, to compete in that with, like you said, the legends, like some
yeah.
people you've been looking, like modeling your own career off of.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's been the best travel experience so far?
That trip in Europe was probably one of my favorites, just being able to go around Locks, and then we were on train system going from Locks to a place called Lace in Switzerland for Junior Worlds, and we were able to travel the trains and see Switzerland in a different way, kind of.
Yeah, it's a pretty beautiful country on the trains. It's kind of amazing just how varied that train system is.
Yeah.
Did you get any schnitzel while you were out there?
I did. We did have the schnitzel.
Yeah, that was great.
I love schnitzel.
So good. Just fried pork. Who knew?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. So what else is coming up for you this year?
This next week, I'll be traveling to Canada for what's called the NORAM, and then that's slopestyle and big air. And then the next week after that, I'll be on a trip to Revelstoke, Canada, to do like a filming trip with Quicksilver and Snowboarder Mag. Just like I won a video contest, and me and 4 of the kids get to go to Revelstoke to ride POW and have fun.
Sick. Revelstoke's legendary, man.
Yeah, Revelstoke seems awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're gonna get some good POW footage in there.
Yeah.
'Cause it seems like with all the contests you're doing, it's got to be hard to find time to get some soul riding in.
Yeah, I'm excited to kind of have a week break off some contests and be able to have fun with some friends.
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you compete in slopestyle, halfpipe, and big air.
Yep.
Out of those 3 disciplines, which one do you kind of lean towards to like look forward the most?
Well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of my friends and a lot of my competitors are like starting to pick which disciplines they like, slopestyle and halfpipe, but like each time I ride slopestyle or halfpipe, I can never really decide. Like I lean that way when I ride halfpipe, I lean that way when I ride slopestyle, so I don't know. I mean, we'll see in the next couple of years, but
yeah,
I can never really decide.
Well, I love that in slope style courses, you know, the like sides of the jumps, they're building quarter pipes. You can kind of turn some of your slope style run into a half pipe run.
Yeah, so you get the best of both worlds there.
Yeah. What's the most difficult trick that you've tried to learn this year?
In slopestyle, I can do switchback 12, which is one of my harder tricks, and then in half pipe, my new learn this summer was front double 10. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So much spinning.
Yeah.
Do you do much trampoline training in the off season? Did you start doing that, or is it mostly snow?
Yeah, in our school for the past couple of years, we have tramps in there, and I like the tramps, but I don't know, it helps with awareness and stuff, which is awesome, but snowboarding is where you kind of get it all done.
Yeah, it has to be done on snow to really get that body mechanic and body motion done.
For sure.
Are you going to be in town for the U.S. Open?
Yeah, I will be in town, and so in most of the professional contests, it's been like I'm on the line of getting spots and not getting spots, so it's pretty last minute, but I may be able to end up getting a spot in the half pipe for the U.S. Open, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm excited just to be around. It's one of my favorite events of the year, just to hang out.
I mean, all the fun concerts and then getting all those great athletes in. It's going to be a good
so
time.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Jack. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for
Best
having
of
me.
luck for the rest of the year. Have fun in Revelstoke. I'm stoked to see that video come out.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, we've got Maddie with another look at our weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
We've made our way back into Lions Head Village, kind of staying away from the crowds that are making their way over to the lift right now, because people are getting really excited to get out there and enjoy all of the new snow that hopefully we are going to see today. A 50% chance around 8 a.m. and then a 70% chance of precipitation around noon, so it is going to be a nice snow-filled day. And as today continues, we are going to see those chances of precipitation slowly start to decrease. We are going to see a 30% chance around 4 p.m. and then a 10% chance around 8 p.m. tonight. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, it may be headed down towards one of our sister resorts. Keystone has a high of 32 degrees, Breckenridge a high of 28, but they're going to see a slight wind chill, so things over there are going to be just a little bit cooler. 28 in Vail, 29 in Beaver Creek. It looks like all four resorts are expecting that precipitation, though. Then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are going to see some sunshine, some warmer temperatures, a high of 39 degrees tomorrow. And then for the next 3 days after that, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are going to see possibly some more great snowfall, really bringing in the weekend with some good powder days. By Friday, we are expecting some fabulous sunshine, so get out there and enjoy the snow while we have it, but get out and enjoy the sun as well. We have a beautiful Colorado weather. We want to thank Oakley for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're in the market for some great goggles, that's the place, or those are the goggles to get. Coming up next, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to go check in with all of the fabulous females at Outdoor Divas, so stay tuned.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
I'm standing inside Outdoor Divas, a all-women's ski shop here in Lion's Head with Lauren. Lauren, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning.
Yeah, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Excited that there might be some more snow coming.
Oh my gosh. Today, and then we're taking a break, and then 3 more days. So,
Yay.
Looks like you brought some good skis for the conditions that we're going to have.
Yeah, so today I just wanted to talk a little bit about what makes a ski a women's specific ski. You know, there's a lot of discussion about women's versus men's product out there, and women's specific product has been around for a while, but sometimes it's good to just kind of review some of the differences between a men's ski and a women's ski. So I've got 2 models in front of me here that are super popular for us. One is from Volkel. It's called the Secret. This is a really good all-mountain ski. It's 92 millimeters underfoot, so kind of a really good go anywhere, do anything ski for Colorado. So you can pretty much ski whatever conditions you get here. This ski will take care of it. This is a women's specific ski, so what that means generally for manufacturers is that they have for sure changed the mounting position. So that's a big difference between men's and women's skis, is the mounting position is generally about 2 centimeters forward on a women's ski than a men's ski. And what that does is just help women get their weight forward. Due to the way our body weight is distributed differently, it's a little harder for us to pressure the tip of the ski. That 2 centimeter forward adjustment really helps. And a lot of people come in and ask, well, do I need to go forward of, that mounting position? And if you're on a women's specific ski, you don't need to. It's already been done for you by the manufacturer, and so that's where you want to be on the ski, is where the manufacturer recommends, because they've centered it on the side cut. The other ski I brought over here, this is Kesley. This is the LX85. This is the one exception that we make. This is not a women's specific ski. It's lighter weight. It's a great all-around ski. A little bit narrower, so for somebody who's turning a little bit more, spending a little bit more time on groomed conditions. So when we get a ski like this that isn't a women's specific model, we do a lot of testing to figure out if we do need to adjust the mounting position. And so on this ski, even though it is a unisex, we have adjusted the mounting position to be best for women. So there is options out there if you're a woman skier to ski unisex skis, but keeping in mind that mounting position adjustment is a great thing to do. So those are a couple of the big differences. Construction is another one. Usually we're using some lighter weight materials in women's skis, but there are everything from expert to beginner level skis in women's specific options. And we have a demo day next week that is coming up, and you'll be able to try a bunch of stuff then and see it for yourself.
I mean, a great demo day to get out here and try all of these skis. You guys do offer a demo program besides your demo day that's coming up.
Correct. So next Saturday we have a free day going on, but if that doesn't work for you, or you want more time on the ski than just the one run offered at the demo day, it's $55 a day. We will credit up to 2 days back towards a new ski purchase. So it's a great opportunity to come and try different women's specific skis and see if there's one that's right for you.
Oh my gosh, Lauren, so much great information. Make sure that you come over here to Outdoor Divas and get anything that you may need. Women, they've got the cutest clothes in here, as well as some great skis. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at what tomorrow's show has in store for you, so stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Bob with the Vail Mountain Safety Program, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about straight lining on Vail Mountain. Straight lining is going straight down a run without turning. We would like you to make lots of turns while going down all of our runs. And remember, have fun on Vail Mountain, play it safe, play all season.
Wendy from Chicago asked, bringing the family to Breck, what's the best way to keep them fed and happy?
We like our snacks to go, so we can maximize our time on the mountain.
Smart idea.
And we like to relax and eat in town, so we can maximize our nachos.
Smarter idea.
welcome back to Beaver Creek Mountain. The lifts are now open to the public and the first early birds are making their way down the mountain, but it is still quite, well, you've got the mountain to yourself if you're heading up at this time. I'm right next to the Hay Meadow Park. This is a whole learning area that combined with the Red Buffalo Park makes Beaver Creek have the largest learning terrain of any resort in Colorado. Thanks for joining us this morning. Join us tomorrow morning from 7 until 9. We've got Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue coming by, as well as the Eagle River Youth Coalition. We always have your weather report, your resort report, and your road report. That's tomorrow morning from 7 until 9. We're the only live television broadcast in the Vail Valley. I'm gonna head down the mountain. Why don't you come along and take a look at conditions on mountain today at Beaver Creek.
Hi, I'm Ted Ligety with the U.S. Ski Team. You're watching TV8 Vail.